Let's get fucking hype. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Sketch. Today, and only today, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 that's upcoming, because I feel like I did my reaction video. I talked a bit about predictions beforehand for which characters would be, but I haven't really talked about posts, all of that, and I know it's coming really soon, so this video is going to be irrelevant really soon, but I can still talk about the fundamental changes and things I'm excited for and things I'm going to cover probably, because like I've said before, this year I do really want to get into more Dragon Ball stuff. I have been doing more Dragon Ball videos, but I want to do even more as the shows come back and all that stuff, hopefully, and other stuff. So that's going to be a thing. So first of all, Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3. Now, the reason this season is so exciting as opposed to Season 2 is because Season 2 was kind of like, other than obviously the characters, it was basically, you know, some balance changes, some minor changes and stuff. But Season 3 is effectively what people are calling Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, because it feels like it's drumming up so much excitement, so much hype, and it's changing so many of the fundamental mechanics. I mean, not that many, but it's adding a lot of big changes, right? So first of all, right, we got Kefla coming in. Kefla's going to be dropping this week, and man, Kefla looks so fucking fun. She looks like a type of character that I would love to make because she's very flashy, she's fun, she has the Saiyan style gameplay, and those are usually the characters I gravitate towards. I never really use the not Saiyan characters. I mean, like, I'd like to use Kid Buu, but I'm always using the Saiyans. I always got Videl on my team. Videl will always and forever be on my team no matter what, so my team's probably going to be Videl, Kefla, and then a rotating third character that I always switch around with. And what's really cool about the characters now is they have multiple assists, and this is a big deal because this is something people have been asking for forever now. It's something people have wanted for a long time. The fact that, like, because a lot of characters competitively, people would not use them because their assists weren't good. So like if you picked a character like Videl, right, she wouldn't have a great assist. Or if you picked a character like, I don't know, like a lot of people would just pick Super Saiyan Vegeta because he had an amazing assist. And it's like a lot of characters wouldn't necessarily be picked because they were great. It's because they had a good assist. And the fact that every character is going to have multiple assists now is going to fundamentally change how competitive is played. Now, also, I gotta very much stay here that I'm more in the casual, hardcore player sense, as in, I'm not going to tell you all about, like, the forward 2Ls and the minor tweaks that are happening in terms of, like, frame data and shit like that. I'm more in, like, the, hey, I play the game competitively. I know, like, most of the base mechanics and all that stuff, but I'm not out here gonna tell you combo strings and shit. I can do them, but I can't fucking talk about them well. So we have multiple assists. That's gonna be a big deal. Apparently, there's one assist called the Golden Assist, which universally is the best assist the character is gonna be able to have, but it means that the recovery time on the map will take a little longer. So it's kind of like a little risk-reward thing because you need your assist to, you know, like combo string stuff or help you with stuff. So, I mean, and also like tagging out, tagging in. So that's going to be a big thing. So assist is the biggest change. The next big change we have is the comeback mechanic. Now, the comeback mechanic is going to be really cool because in this game, a lot of times when you got one character left, it can look pretty barren for you. Like, you can obviously feel really fucked because obviously it's meant to be a tag game. You know, you're supposed to have assist stuff. And usually you would use sparking, which is the mechanic where you get your attack boost. But now, when you are the only character left, not only do you get one extra bar of meter, but you also get like a 10% power boost. So you're going to be doing more damage, and that's without sparking. So I think it's going to make comebacks really possible. It's going to add for more hype moments in tournaments. Like, I think now we'll be able to see moments where, it's happened before, more moments where characters are actually winning when they have one character down. So I think that's going to fundamentally add more fun to the game and add more crazy comebacks. Because, like, now when a comeback happens, it is rare and it is very difficult, right? But I feel like with this mechanic, it's going to be more and more possible. Another big change is that EX moves are going to cost half a bar now. So that means, for example, not your level 1s or your level 3s, but these are moves where you know, in any fighting game when you use the circle button to do kind of like a move that does extra damage, essentially, and can knock down your opponent or some shit. Now, instead of that costing a full bar, that's going to cost half a bar, and that's so cool because there's so many times where in the air you don't want to use your EX move because you want to save your meter for a level 3, right, or an extra move there. So the fact that you'll be able to kind of do more like special moves, like now you can, like, I don't know, as Videl, I could use her forward circle and dash to the opponent, do those big hits really quicker, obviously Gogeta or other characters. So I really do think that alone is going to be a super cool big change, and it's going to add again more, not only more visual flares to the fight, which is obviously an important factor of a fighting game, but it's just going to add more, like, you know, more flexibility in combos, right? Because now you'll be able to be like, okay, I'm going to use my EX and get a level 1 and then get a level 3 with my assists and shit. So There's so much stuff that's going to come back with that. You know, we've also got stuff that's changing, like, you know, the UI is going to change a bit on the menu screen. We don't have a ton of footage yet because the game's not out. Now you can key charge, now when you're charging key, like, basic blasts will go through them. And granted, again, that's more of like a, when you're playing casually thing. I don't think competitively you're ever going to take the risk of charging your key, unless, like, you know, unless your opponent has one character left and you're ready, you know, so that's going to be another thing. We also have, what's another? We have a bunch of other stuff, like now, like when you push someone out and in, like it'll go slowly. So there's a lot of fundamental changes there, but I'm so excited again, especially like I said with Kefla. Kefla is just such a Fidel-ass character in the fun and style she's got. She's oozing power, and I'm so excited to get in there and play her. And obviously we got Ultra Instinct Goku coming up soon. We've also got a ton of characters that are going to go through changes. We got Ginyu's got a new level 3. Not that I ever used Ginyu, but that's a boring ass level 3 character. But it's like, yeah, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen to the meta. I can't wait to watch competitive games. I can't wait to play it because, again, like I said, I love to play the game. Especially now this year I've been back into it because I'm excited for Season 3. And it's like, I really do think this is going to be a really smart way to get more people back in, because the game's been on sale a ton. So Bandai knows what they're doing with all that stuff. And I think a lot of people are going to jump back in, and I feel like it's not only, it's a good place to come in, but it's also a very intimidating place to come in, right? Because, again, now that there's 3 assists, there's way more to learn. That's the thing, it's like, it's going to be difficult, but it's also going to be fun, because now you have to know every character's assists and be prepared for that mentally, right? The game is, like I said, the game is going to have a fundamental shift in which characters people are picking, what moves they're gonna pull, what you gotta do in there. So it's really exciting. I'm excited to see what's going on, because like I said, it really does feel like a new game. Let me know what you're most excited for. Are you most excited for Kefla, the new changes, what other characters we're getting? That's going to be for another time, but I'm so excited for Goku. He's coming later in the spring, but it's going to be exciting times for us Dragon Ball fans, and let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all later. Peace out.